Good morning. Some Monday motivation for all of you watching this pretty awesome self development type podcast this morning, and just had a bunch of little thoughts going through my head and figured I would put it into video format for you all. So I just kind of wanted to take a poll and see, just think this to yourself, answer this honestly. How many times a week and a day are you saying, I'm too stressed, I'm too broke, and I'm too busy? Because I totally said all of those things. And I was a personal trainer. That was something that I thought I was going to do and make my own schedule and make all this money and help a ton of people, lower their chance of obesity, lower their heart risk, anything health related. I thought I was going to do all of these wonderful things. And I ended up realizing that I was too stressed out because I wasn't helping those people the way that I thought I was going to have a fundamental impact in their life, because I only saw them once or twice a week. I was too broke because being a personal trainer is not a very lucrative business. And I was too busy because in order to make a living as a personal trainer, it's about how many people you can get in front of every single week. So that means that you are working when those people aren't. So that's before 8 a.m. and that's after 5 p.m. So there's really no money. It's very stressful, and you're very busy. There's no time. So I'm hearing this a lot recently, especially as I've transitioned from personal training in a studio to being an online fitness coach. So what I take from all of that, because I've been in that position before where I've said all of those things, and my response always was, well, someday I'll get to the point where, or well, someday it won't be like that because I'll have my own studio, blah, 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 blah. And I am all one for working your way up, for starting from the bottom and, proving to yourself that you can show up every day, you can be consistent, and you have a strong work ethic. With that said, I'm not one to believe that you need to work 30 plus years to have all of those things. I believe those things can come in as little as 6 months to 2 years. And I believe that now because of coaching. So whatever excuses you've been giving yourself now for, I'm too busy with my job now, or I'm too stressed out because I have 4 jobs, or I'm too broke, yet I'm working 4 jobs and I have no time to do anything else. Well, if you're doing all of those things, then why are you broke? It's just all of these things aren't adding up, and, sometimes I feel like a post or comment or, reaching out in a private message, it just doesn't really express to you what I'm trying to offer. I have been in your boat before. I've been that broke college student. I'm that broke graduate college student. I, was working at 4:30 in the morning until 12 noon and then had a 2-hour break and went back at 3 until 9 p.m. I know what it's like to be busy, stressed, and broke. But what I don't understand is feeling all of those things and then not doing something about them. That's what I just can't relate to. And this is not meant to be directed toward anybody or taken offensively at all, but more so as like a reality check, perspective on your own life. I think it's important to look from a third-party opinion and look into your life and say, if I saw my friend living the life that I am, would I want her to change it? Would I want more for that person? And the answer should be yes if you are saying you're too busy, you're too stressed, and you're too broke to add the coaching opportunity, even just as a part-time thing. It's crazy to me how we are just so quick to view this opportunity as an added stressor, or an added burden, or an added responsibility. Like, it's not those things at all. Beachbody is the solution to you being too stressed, you being too broke, and you being too busy. I cannot emphasize enough that the training we do through coaching is incredible. There is no excuse for why you can't succeed in this business unless you just don't show up. It's the same thing. There's no reason that anybody should fail high school. unless you don't go. That's the only reason how you fail high school is you don't show up. The only way you can fail as a coach is if you don't show up every day. And the really cool part about it is that we've made it so that you can work this business in 1 hour a day. 1 hour. Like, what if you went to your boss right now and said, hey, I found a really good system where I can cut down this 9 to 5 shit and do it in just 1 hour? What do you think they would say to you? It's not about the hour. It's not about the productivity that you're achieving in that hour. It's just about you being there at that mundane 9 to 5 job, them giving you busy work and you doing it. So, I just think it comes down to people having to change their mindset. I can't stress that enough. It's your mindset. It's you telling yourself that I want something more. I know I want it. But when opportunity is staring you in the face, like it's literally staring you right now in the face, you turn it away. And that is just because you can't see the long term. You just see it as it adding one more thing to your plate right now, and it's not what it is. This is the catalyst to help you become less stressed, less broke, and paying off some of that debt, which ultimately helps you become less stressed. And this is the way to become less busy. This is the way to open up your schedule and cut back from those 4 jobs that are just adding stress, but not adding money to your bank account. So there's my rant for the day. Some Monday motivation for you. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. It was something I just watched in a YouTube video and it just clicked for me. I think it's so true that, we can't just keep viewing all these new opportunities just because they go against the grain, because they're different than what you're used to doing, or you might be afraid of what other people think about you, but none of those things matter. If you're stressed, you're broke, and you're busy, then why aren't you doing something about it? Okay? All right, have a good day.